This is how to change a key blade on a Porsche 928 1989 S4. I think they're very similar. I have seen videos where you put this in a vise and then kind of bend the key out. I didn't have a vise, and I just figured that that probably can't be the way to do it. I have figured out the way. It's by completely dismantling the key. So it is dismantled, so what I'm going to show you is the reverse of how to put it back together, and I think you'll pretty much understand, and depending on how I feel, I might take it apart again. So the blade here goes into the end over here, and you can see there's a bigger hole and a smaller hole, and then over here you have kind of an angled piece to the key that's right here. So that was kind of locked in, and I was having a lot of trouble bending it out, so I decided to dismantle it. It does go in together just like that. And then it comes out very easily. Once it's dismantled, you can just pull it apart with your hands. So here's how it works. First thing that you have here is this cylindrical piece with a channel in it there. You can kind of see the channel right there. That's where the spring goes. This gets pushed in there. I don't think it much matters which way the spring goes, and then you just push it in a little bit more with a screwdriver. Spring goes in to that little hole, and as you can see here, there's a little line right there in the side that goes on top of the spring. This other tiny plastic piece here, that's what holds the other plate, the other side of this key piece in place on that little spring. And it just clicks in there. This flat piece right there at the end goes into the slot, and then the angled down piece goes towards the key. It makes a lot of intuitive sense how it goes together. I'll try to put it on camera my best as I can, but there we go. Is that right? Oh, jeez. Let's see if it goes maybe the other way. No, it definitely goes the other way. That's why they call this channel 928 Noob Sauce. So the angled piece of that fob faces outwards. Just takes some finagling, a word we use here in the biz. So as you can kind of see here, it won't quite fit in, so I'm going to push it in a little bit with the end of this, see if that works. Maybe what I'll also do is I'm going to pull down the spring a bit. Alrighty. So I've been messing around with it because actually I couldn't figure it out, and it's because I had it in backwards. So I figured out the solution here. So we're going to start right back off where we left off, where the cylinder goes in, spring goes down, and you can kind of see it's flush with the line there, so you know that the cylinder has been pushed in enough. I had this piece here, you can kind of see with the little triangle facing upwards towards my nail. I had that facing downwards, but that's wrong, it's backwards. So when you put it facing up, it'll seem like it doesn't fit, and I figured out how to get that in. It's just to place it like that. Just make sure that it's above the spring, which I'm going to pull down with my screwdriver. lied. I'm going to stick it in like that at the top and then twist it in, and I think that should get it in. We'll see. Then this part goes over here. This is the part for the battery and for the electrical connectivity. Just sits in there with that piece at the bottom. So the light will go in at the very bottom there. And then in the middle goes the spring. And that's where the battery sits. And you've got your battery here. That black piece comes off. Battery's there. Battery sits on top. Presses like that. And then the light bulb goes in there, and I'm replacing this because the light bulb didn't work. The key obviously goes in, like I said, at the end, but this locks it in place. How I got this piece to push in properly, I just put it together like that, gave it a push, and now you can tell it's flat. So how you would dismantle this is you stick your key in gently, give it a light twist, pull it open, battery comes out. That's how you change your battery. And then what I did here, again, pulled out the spring, gently pulled out this metal piece here. And then for this piece here, I just put the screwdriver in gently underneath and popped it out. Just like that. You can kind of, I think you can kind of see that coming out a little bit, but doesn't really matter. Anyways, you pop this little piece out there, tiny bit, then the spring comes out. Then I just took the end of the screwdriver, stuck it in the cylinder where the spring used to be, and kind of gently bent it up and then pulled it out. And when it was pulled out, the key just very easily and simply comes out. And that's that. Thanks for watching.